Hey, hi, hello everyone. A very happy and safe Ganesh Chaturthi to one and all watching this show. And let us all pray, Lord Ganesha, to give us more patience, strength, and positivity to fight this pandemic. And let me introduce myself. I am Archana from Bangalore, a part of WurkTV, and I'm going to run a series called Voice. And today I have a voice of a very special person who has, you know, taken out many people's voice as of now. And he's none other than Mr. Ravi. And today, let us, know what he has to say.
Thank you, Archana, for taking this up. So, friends, Archana is from Bangalore. She is here to take the voice series ahead and introduce a lot of people to the work platform with her own series, with her own style of interacting and showcasing the personalities. Small stories, large stories, but these are the platforms, these are the people whom we want to showcase. Anybody who's got passion, we want to showcase. So thanks, Archana, for doing this. So something Hatke, Archana decided that she wants to do a rapid fire questions because she feels that I have cornered a lot of people. I have put a lot of people into a fix with my questions. So she wanted to try these questions on me as the first part of the series. So over to you, Archana. All the best.
Yes, thank you so much, Ravi. And as everyone are aware of what he's doing, I mean, he's running a show called 1 Minute CM, in his channel. And he's, giving an opportunity to be a CM for 1 minute and say what they have in their mind. And I want to know, do you believe in the voice of which a very ordinary people like me and you are putting in here in this show will make an awareness something out of it, or it's just an pontifical?
So yes, every voice is important. So when we ran this particular 1 minute CM series and we termed this as 1 minute CM, it caught everybody's attention as to what's happening. What is the message which is going out? How is this done? How is this organized and stuff like that. So and yes, people watch it. Including the government watch it. They want to see what people are talking about. Remember, there was a story where the king used to go into the people's into the village using a mask or covering themselves or acting as a simple man and then trying to hear. This is a similar episode where you're getting a chance to talk about things, and it also has an opportunity for the governments to get in and see what people are talking about, what are the reforms they want to bring in. So yeah, it does matter, and people do watch it.
CM, you're also running a series called Unite and K-12 and the art also. What do you have to say about this?
Yeah, so WurkTV is a platform, and there are a lot of areas where you can voice out things. Like startups Unite is completely a collaboration between Bits Pilani and government of Telangana and WurkTV, where we're trying to do the knowledge sharing. So it is more of a gyan. It is more a subject oriented topic. Art series by Sneha Arts is something completely oriented towards artists. For artists, we are having a lot many senior people who are coming in and sharing their experience and their suggestions for the upcoming or budding artists. And 1 minute CM, it is we're showcasing individuals and the personalities here. And we have K-12 TV where we're showcasing the kids, where their talents, their performance, even they don't have any talent. I or the team believes that we should have a platform where they can build the confidence. It is like stage fear. If the kids can go and go live and talk about what they're doing and do a game online, it is almost like they're coming out of the stage fear once they're doing it. So they are confident going live talking about things because everything is happening online now. The classes are also happening online. So these are multiple platforms, and we have Grant, which is mainly for senior citizens, where we can capture the life journey. So these are different services, but yeah, oriented to ensure that we use this platform not only for one segment but all the segments with what is needed for them. Yeah. Pretty serious question. People will feel that I've asked you to ask this particular question to promote the services.
It's actually a unique thought, and it's also a good initiative. So you've been in the corporate for a very long time,
Yeah.
and now you started with something different, with something which is you are very passionate about. And I want to know, do you miss the corporate life?
Yeah, I miss the people in the corporate life. Not really corporate as such, the infrastructure or the buildings or the facilities, but I do miss the people out there because they are the people who used to make the corporate journey fun. You know, so yeah, I do miss the corporate life with respect to my team and my sorry, the classes are fogging up. So the team and the friends and colleagues from all the departments because I am the guy who will go and sit with every department guy. So I will not sit. I mean, except everything except for sitting at my own location, I do that.
What was support from your family when you wanted to, stop the corporate life and start up something like this?
Hmm.
They were very happy, they were very supportive. Did they give any to you? It is a drastic change, from that life to this owning something new.
Okay, sorry. Your voice is like breaking up. Can you repeat the question? Maybe the audio is breaking up. Video is perfectly fine.
I wanted to ask, how was the support from your family when you wanted to start this work TV? Because you were in corporate and suddenly you moved to here and you are starting something different than what you were doing earlier.
Yeah, honestly, Work TV is just by accident. It was not planned. We just wanted to do 2, 3 shows and then see how it goes. So yeah, luckily, I mean, touch wood, it clicked and people started enjoying it. People liked it, and people voluntarily showcased. So thanks to all those 5, 10 guests who volunteered to be part of it when I told this crazy idea that we let's do that. Especially the first CM, Mr. Murthy, who took this opportunity, made it fun, loving event conversation where others also joined in. The family and personally me, I was not ready, or we had no plans of taking it large. But yeah, family definitely supported because you can only do limited things in the COVID time, and sitting at home, this is the best option where you're making friends, you're making an impact in others' life, you're making their day. I mean, them a celebrity for the day there where they feel fulfilled. So it's a happy moment. That's the reason we are continuing this particular show the best way possible in different verticals.
Was a-
Sorry, there's some issue with the audio. Maybe you have to come closer, or there is a fan which is like cutting off the audio.
No, I think, but you are very much clear and
Now,
audible to
now
me.
you're clear. Now you're clear. So maybe you have to come closer.
I said kudos to Mr. Murthy, who was, first CM in your show.
Yes, yeah. Mr. Murthy Vadapalli, he is the first CM who has made this happen.
Okay.
True.
So, question is, in this current situation, who are poverty line are not getting proper education. What do you think? What has to be done? What can be done
For people who are not getting proper education,
for the children
for the
who are
children.
under poverty line, those who doesn't have smartphones, those who doesn't have laptops? What can be done? What, as a citizen of a country, as a a responsible citizen of a country, what can be done for it? What do you think?
Very good question because we discussed about it recently, and this happened when one of the schools close by, government schools close by, asked for some fundraising for gadgets. They wanted tabs because some of the students were not able to study, and they were worried about especially the 10th class students. Students who were like in the 10th grade because they're still preparing, and the board exams will happen next year. The other kids, I think, need not worry because it's okay to take a break for a year. you know, everybody in the world knows that, 2020, if somebody is not studied and if they're putting that in their profile, it is okay that, they mention that during pandemic, so I was at home, so, I was not able to study. So that is perfectly fine. Uh, so only for the, certain kids who are like studying in 10th grade or have board exams, they need to worry. Otherwise, others don't have to worry.
Okay. So let's know some other version of your side. And I have a few more questions for you, and you have to answer them. I would not call it as a questions. Instead, we, family of WurkTV, want to perceive you more of your
Okay.
other. Okay. So, how are you as a father? Do you follow a granny rule to nurturing kids, or you are like cool dad?
I'm like pampered dad, and yeah, I'm, not very strict, but yeah, when it comes to certain discipline, yeah, I do get upset, and I'm that confused dad who is, who gives all the freedom, but yeah, at times also gets upset on certain things which they don't do. So yeah, kids are aware of it. They've got all the freedom, but also, to an extent, to a limit.
So, what is that one thing you can't live without other than your daily necessities?
I think music is something which I need. A lot of people, yeah, like, I get tired. A lot of people think that, it's just coming live and, going off. It takes like 8 hours to 9 hours to schedule that one or two or three events which we, have in a day. So, yeah, it is stressful because it is like going onto the stage. I have to get the backstage ready, before going live. So yeah, I listen to the music as soon as I get a break. I basically let the kids go to the other room, and then at least before sleeping, I listen to some good music and then sleep.
Okay. So, as I have seen, you have been very supportive to your wife. So, what do you want to pass on a message to other men who think wives are made for that house? Mhm.
Mm, yeah, see, two ways of looking at it. It also depends on the wife. I've seen housewives who feel that this is it. I don't want to do anything. I am okay with the way housewives are, and don't push me to do something. Don't push me to do a business or go to office and all that. Okay, that segment you cannot really do anything because they themselves are like have decided that I don't want to do anything. The second category, if there is a housewife who decides that I want to do something, yeah, for them, yeah, men should support. But yeah, you should also approach and clear your thoughts, or mention that I want to do something, so support me. What will go wrong? We men are basically very conservative. We do not want our wives to be exposed to this thing, especially like going live or social media and stuff like that. But if you are prepared mentally that I will handle, if you can give your assurance to your husband saying that I can handle things, if there are messages that are coming in and somebody is trying to flirt or somebody is trying to, take advantage of it or sending dirty messages, I know how to handle it without getting emotional. The day you get emotional and say, I got this particular message and I'm really upset about it, I don't know why this person sent me this message, how dare he, and all that, you take it on your head and then react on your kids and your husband will decide and let you go off that particular role, because not because he is not confident of you doing that particular role, but he's confident that you are not able to handle that particular pressure. So if you're coming on social media or platform, you should handle that and not show that stress. It's okay, somebody sent a message, you know how to handle it, either spam or report to the social media platform saying that he's abusing or this thing, so that the account is blocked, and then move on in the same way. The day you show the upsetness on your family back, that day your husband definitely would you know think that okay, you're not able to handle the role or the situation. So yeah, so the message is clear. If you want to do something, definitely let your husband know that I want to do something, and support in whatever way possible. I don't see any husband who would say no to this particular request of a wife after especially after marriage, having kids, or any journey, any part of the journey, they know what is the importance you carry at home. and you also need a recognition. You also need an identity to do something.
And if you were an social activist, on what you work on?
If I'm a social activist, I would basically, focus on code of conduct and sexual harassment, because that's somewhere, I don't know why, when it started and all that, but yeah, I am firm believer of these two things. So I would basically support. It might be the other gender, but somewhere I feel that I can, there should be men also who actually, can talk about, raise out voice, or at least create awareness that this approach is not okay. These are the things you have to be careful of. So yeah, I'll be a social activist for code of conduct and sexual harassment.
Great. And are you introvert or extrovert?
I Yeah, I'm an extrovert, purely extrovert. So I love being with friends. So you can see the desperation. How I created this platform, because I'm so missing friends. If you ask me, I would have friends every day, every evening in the house, and sleep late night, just sit, gossip, and have friends at home. So when I planned my home, I planned my home with a larger hall where my cousins and friends can sit and enjoy. We can all chit chat. So that is the person I need. Family, I need cousins, I need friends. So that is the personality. So you can imagine, if I'm planning my home also to to be enabled with having 20, 30 people sit at one location. So you can imagine, whether you call it party, get together, a relaxation session. So that's what my close family friends they feel like. They basically drop in Saturday, stay for stay for the night, spend a long evening with us, and then to go back. And that is what I really enjoy. What we eat during the party, how we celebrate, what we talk, that is secondary. But being together is what. So I'm extreme extrovert.
What very expressive.
Yeah,
That was
very
very
expressive.
expressive. And yeah. And if you were a ruler of your state or a country, which rule of voice you would bring in first?
Which rule of?
Voice. Which voice?
Which voice? Mm, yeah, if I'm a ruler
I
of
mean,
the.
of the society in other ways.
Yeah, so there are certain things where I believe army should be part of it in terms of ruling and all that. So I think it should be a mix of democracy plus military ruling, especially certain things like real estate, you know, your design, town planning, and all that should be in military control, so that there is no deviation, no compromise. Nobody is deviating from the norms just because you can bribe somebody and do anything you want. So such things where the bribe is involved should be in military rule, so that there is no bribery at all. And otherwise, public should have free hand to live normally as we have when we do. So yeah, that 50% military administration is what I would reinforce if I become the leader.
I agree with that. And do you believe in the belief that each one of us are a celebrity inside us? And how you if you get a chance to, bring in out of somebody, what would you do for it?
I did already once. So WurkTV is a platform where I'm bringing the celebrity out of people. Yeah, I do believe every person has a story. Not only story, every person has they influence a lot of people around. Like Archana is easy. There are at least 200, 300 people who watch Archana and want to live like Archana. There are at least a couple of hundred people who want to live a life like Ravi. So we always have a celebrity personality, not just because of the photographs which you post, or it is the way you're running your life, and you're setting an example. So all of them are celebrities. Even though you're watching somebody, but you want to become a celebrity is a celebrity. So every person has feels. I mean, we feel we are a hero. We feel we are a heroine. So that is in every one of. when we look at our mirror, we, even, doesn't matter what public thinks, but we look good for ourselves, right? So that means that we are celebrities for ourselves. We want to look good. We want to dress up good. We want to, feel good. We want to celebrate. That means we have a celebrity within ourselves.
Love yourself, be kind to yourself,
Yeah.
isn't it? So, too many serious conversations
Yeah, I
happened.
know.
So let's side, funny side of you. And let me ask, who is the messiest person in your family?
My younger one, yeah, he is like
Okay.
all-time active. Yeah, he is. What all I couldn't do in my childhood is fulfilling all those. So,
Your first crush?
okay, my first crush was somewhere in the school. I don't remember, but yeah, uh, her name was Madhavi. Yeah, she was
Okay.
staying in the opposite house. So, I used to peep through the window to see her. So, this was like fifth class or something, third or fifth class. Opposite neighbor.
One thing which you wish to have now, which you had in your school days.
Mm, yeah, definitely. I love the uniform. You had the, I mean, though you're like tall and all that, you had this privilege of wearing shorts and going. I wish there were officers which are allowing shorts going there. Yeah, but yeah, I hated the bags, but yeah, I love the uniform and the classes and the playgrounds. I think that is something I think most of the schools are missing. I had lovely playground in all the schools which I studied, so that I see it's missing.
Let's make a regular uniform for WurkTV.
Yeah,
What do you say?
yeah. Most of the guys don't know that I was taking interviews, so I have a T-shirt on. Most of the time I was on the shorts.
So, what do you laugh at the most?
Yeah, see somebody like like Archana, today you're like you're very tensed. First interview, first live interview. You're dressed up. You don't know how your friends will react. How many people are watching now? Okay, the voice is not clear. When I look at this tension, this is what makes me laugh out loud. So that stress and that tension is what I
Please
enjoy.
do it. Don't hold on. Please laugh out loud. Which song would you sing on your karaoke night?
I've not tried that. I always wanted to try it, but you need audience also, right? So yeah. So if I get a chance to go to a club and then with my friends, I wouldn't take my friends, but I would see how others are, whom I really don't know, and I go sing. Then get their feedback if I sing well or not, because they're not my friends and they will give an honest feedback whether it's good or bad. So which song? Yeah, there are a couple of Hindi songs which I really like, so I might try those.
Any one of it? Any one line?
Hmm. Uh, Dil Se, Dil Se Re is one song from Dil Se. That is Dil Se Re, Dil Se Re. That is the song. Maybe I'll try. Very sad song to sing in the pub, but yeah, something similar.
Okay. You know, few songs that never goes out of the mind. Yeah?
Hmm. True.
So your favorite family recipe?
My favorite family recipe, I like simple dal rice. So anybody is inviting me and cooking me tomato dal, that is enough. Not very complicated thing. But yeah, anything has got peanuts in it, whether whole peanuts or the peanut powder, like guttu wankai, the brinjal masala we have in South India. Those things are my, some. I mean, occasionally I love those dishes. But otherwise,
Okay.
simple tomato poco is enough.
Papu are always favorite for
Yeah, tomato
everyone,
poco.
I believe.
Tomato poco. So
In
if
Andhra.
somebody has to impress
Maybe.
Ravi, it is not difficult. Just invite him with tomato poco at home. No biryanis and stuff.
Okay. What is that one weirdest thing your guests have done at your house?
Craziest thing is vomiting. So I had this this particular friend. She was full and she was upset, and she couldn't control, and obviously the quota was high, so she started vomiting. And unfortunately, before I could volunteer of taking a bag and helping her vomit, there was this actor. I would not take his name. Also, he was so. I mean, generally actors are like hey, they maintain themselves and all that. But this guy was so humble, down to earth. He really helped. I think this happened like 3 to 4 times in that particular party, and every time he was like ready with a bag where she is ready to puke, and he was collecting it and throwing it properly. So yeah, so first time experience. So that's the craziest thing any guest or friends have done at my home.
Okay. So, what would be the creepiest thing you would comment on a passing stranger?
Comment. Okay. Yeah,
Okay, creepy
correct.
you would say while passing by a stranger.
Yeah, I think nowadays most of my friends are like, very, I mean, especially the co friends are like very worried about me. So when Ravi will ask me to come live and all that, a lot of people have like blocked me because, I will ask them to come live. So the creepiest thing I will ask a stranger is, would you like to come on a show?
That's really happening. Okay. So the most embarrassed moment you remember.
Yeah, so I think, this was recent, and I don't know whether did I mention that in the previous show or not, but I was in a market. This was a recent thing, so I remember this. So I was in this vegetable market. My wife was shopping. I was standing at my bike. We've shopped for a couple of vegetables already. The bag is ready. I was waiting, and there is this, banana wala thaila, or that bandi beside me, and a lady, a beautiful lady or auntie, comes and smiles and says, "Where is this guy?" So I said, I smiled. I said, "I don't know. Maybe he should be here. Maybe 5 minutes he'll be back." So she was standing. I was standing. Very embarrassing, conversations with eyes, and I was smiling. I was smiling and saying that, and she was also saying how these guys can leave everything. Can I take all this and go? What will they do? So that conversation was high. So I was smiling, blushing, that my regular style. I was like chit chatting with her. Her husband came, she went off. And then my wife came, and I was still blushing. She said, "What happened?" So I said, "We had this experience. We exchanged with our eyes. We exchanged our smiles, and I met this beautiful lady. She just know her husband. He got upset and took her away." So I was discussing. So my wife said, "Good, all that is good, but wish you would have not eaten peanuts because one of your teeth was completely black, and you had this peanuts skin which was on your teeth." So I was almost looking. I checked my phone. I was almost looking like there was one teeth available there. So that was the most embarrassing thing. I was smiling, she was smiling at me, and I was thinking she liked the smile, so she is smiling. I didn't realize that she is smiling because I did not have a proper teeth which is supposed to be there. So most embarrassing situation.
As soon as your wife, made you realize the skin was there on your teeth, you would have
Yeah,
become more conscious.
yeah, yeah. I know. So every time I come to the show, I look at the mirror, make sure my teeth is proper. Forget about beard and all that. First thing I look is whether my teeth is okay, and then come on to the show.
Okay. So, recent lie you have told to your wife.
Yeah, I tell them all the friends who come on to my show are only friends. Okay, nothing else.
Okay. And she's okay with that.
Yeah. I don't know. Pause.
Okay. Uh, if someone asks to be your apprentice and they want to learn some fun part of you, what would you teach?
Just be yourself. I mean, don't have to have plastic smiles and all that. People can see whether you're laughing for, really, or you're just laughing. If I say Archana, it really shows up. So just be yourself, enjoy life, and fun part and all that will come automatically. So you don't need to be an apprentice and learn that particular part of it. So just be yourself. See that smile,
Okay.
friends. See that smile. Yeah, now see this smile.
Real
Now this is real. This is real. The previous one
smile?
wasn't. Yeah.
No, you have not changed. You are the same. What I had seen you 10, 12 years before, maybe. Yeah, let's. I have come to my closure. Do you want anything to, do you have anything to say or, convey any message?
Sure. So, friends, whoever is watching this, so Archana is starting this for Karnataka. So, Work Karnataka, we want her to, set the brand high for Karnataka. Most importantly, it's not about Work TV. What I believed, or the entire team believes, including Edlin, my wife, and now Archana, is to ensure that we are adding value to people's life. If we are able to make somebody's day memorable, help them showcase their story in their own platform, in our platform and their own platform, uh, it's a fulfilling experience. So I wish Archana all the best, and I would request all the people out there to extend the same support how you extended it to me and Adeline for K12 TV, and let her try out things and have a series of her own shows, and I'm sure she will learn from it, and then she can grow from there. So thanks all for watching this, and all the best, Archana. Do well. Uh, we have a lot of guests who've joined in from Bangalore, so I'm sure they will all extend the same support and get you moving. All the best. Uh, Thank you so much. And for me, sometimes the easiest approach to know somebody is to know them directly. But since we are into this, I'm doing it like this, and I would love to talk to you and know about you more and more. But yeah, time has its own limits, and we have to end the show. So, on a positive note, be passionate, feel it, but excites more, and love the voice. Thank you. Thanks a lot. So all the best, Archana, and thank you all the friends for joining this particular platform, believing in me, work, and all the team members of Work TV. So thank you, Archana. All the best. Rock the show. Let's enjoy. That's very important. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Have a great evening. Enjoy the festival.